Hi guys! Oh my god, that's too high up. Okay, that's better. Welcome to my channel. It is spring. I'm so excited for warmer weather and summer nights. It's not summer yet, it's April and the weather is like this. Right now it's cooler again, but we already had a couple of really warm sunny days. So it's time to alter my spring wardrobe, my summer wardrobe, just get things fitting right. Conventional sizes are made to fit everyone a little bit, but nobody really. And so that's what we're going to change today. You might be wondering where I am. This is not my apartment. I'm at a friend's house. I am house sitting while she's on vacation and she gave me her permission to sew here. It's a really beautiful place and so spacious, which is so nice. There's also going to be a part 2 where I will be DIYing some spring pieces that I desperately need. What I'm lacking is basics. So next video is going to be mainly basics, a couple of special things for spring and summer, but today we are altering things that I already have. Let's start with this dress. It is a color that I don't have other than in this dress in my closet, but I found that it really suits me. It has a little bit of like a 2000s hippie pattern, but you don't really see it because of the color. And I really like kind of its shape, but it is definitely a couple of sizes too big and I want to accentuate the waist a little bit more. Let's start. I always have to put my hair up to do basically anything, and then I put the dress backwards on top of my clothes just so I didn't have to change all of the time, and pinned where I wanted it to be more tight or shorter, and then I laid it down flat with the seam lines on top of each other. This is important so that you have a clean symmetrical cut. Once I had cut off the fabric, this is what it looked like, and then I just closed off these sides again. It's interesting because this one is so high up. It's obviously a different machine than mine. It's very old and very heavy duty, but it works great. It's just that the table is so high up, so I have to sew standing, and that's different, but it's cool, you know? This way I'm not sitting hunched over, so it's actually probably the healthier option. I'm going to also cut a piece from the sides to make it a little bit more round shaped. Okay, here is the after. I just made it tight around the waist. I made it a little shorter and then also kind of go down in a U shape because I find that more flattering. Tight around the waist, which is what I want, and then this is a little higher up just so I feel comfortable bending down, and these are a little bit wider on the shoulders now, which I think looks a little bit more modern. So another idea would be to kind of drape it, so take it up a little bit, but I think that's too short for my liking, for me feeling comfortable. So if this dress was longer, if you have a long dress and you want to alter it, you could just take it up on the sides, because that also accentuates this U shape that I tried to sew already, but I think it just makes you look very hourglass kind of shape. I decided to drape it, so here I'm just measuring where I want the drape folds to be, and then I undid the seam there and draped it. Next we have this dress. I already put it on backwards so I can pin it, and it has a zipper. It needs a zipper because it's not stretchy at all, so I definitely have to take off the zipper, and I think I also want to have it a little shorter. It has to be tighter here and shorter, so I will probably also do a little drape situation, but I'll start with taking off the zipper. Ben & Jerry's cookie dough. Okay, this one is done too. I left it simple, just cinching it in a little bit. Still have the zipper wave here. I'll see if I can iron that out or maybe take it in a little bit more. And then I also made this a little shorter just so it's just below my knee, and I think this is the perfect length. This next one is such a basic alteration, but it needed to be in the video because especially with basics, they have to fit well. I'm just wearing these boots because I know I will wear shorts like this only with boots. So I need to see if I want them shorter, longer. I already pinned everything back here that I have to take in. I'm also going to dye this pair of pants for sure because this color is not it. Cut a little shorter, taken in at the waist. Still need to dye it, obviously. I made this set off of a thrifted chair cover that was really ugly as a chair cover, but I loved it as a summer set. It just didn't really fit right, so we're changing it. Next thing, the top fits well. I did different holders from the rest that I cut off here because the other ones were just too many threads looking out. And now onto the pants. Okay, you can probably not tell any of the small changes that I made because I definitely also have to iron it still, but it is a little bit tighter around here. It's not as A-shaped, which I like better, and then I definitely have to iron this part. And I will finish it not with a seam but with a bias tape. Has saved me so many times when I had a very fringy kind of edge to make a clean seam out of it, so it's amazing. These shorts are just, I think, a couple of sizes too big. I don't know why I have them, but they are classic black, and I'm definitely going to make them shorter, maybe up here, and take them in quite a lot on the side as well. Okay, this one is done as well. You probably can't see a big difference other than it's shorter, but I made it cinched in the waist and I took in the sides a little bit. It is still pretty baggy, which, because it's black, you can't see that much detail, but I think that's the best I can make of it. I would never pair it with this top. I'm just wearing it from trying it on still, but you know, with boots, thigh-high boots and something, another top, a different top.
Flash photography look from our backpack, so like
we don't have a freezer in our fridge, so every time I'm somewhere else I use the opportunity and make iced coffee. so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more of me, and see you soon. Bye bye.